This is Making Healthy Choices, proudly serving your family with professional health solutions for more than 20 years. And now, here's your host, Drew Summerall.
Hello and welcome to Making Healthy Choices, a program designed to educate and encourage you on your journey toward health and wellness. I'm Drew Summerall. I'm joined by our very own Dr. Rodrigo Rodriguez of the International BioCare Hospital. And Doctor, we want to start with something very simple, something that we all kind of know, but maybe don't live out on a day-to-day basis, and that's just the simplicity and the necessity of drinking plenty of water. How much water should we drink? Let's start off with that.
Well, it really depends on your lifestyle, on where you are. Like air conditioning, for example, decreases your need for water, but hot weather will increase it. And many times, there are very simple activities that we do not realize use a lot of water, like talking. If you're working, let's say, on a switchboard and your job is to talk, you're probably losing a lot of water because it evaporates with your breath. So it's important that we learn to measure how much water we need. But in general, I always use this rule. If your urine is yellow or smelly, you need more water. And many people don't pay attention to this, but every time you do that, what's happening is you're forcing your kidney to do things it can do and will do in case of need, but you don't have to do it necessarily on a day-to-day basis. So what we have to do is drink water, get good quality spring water, and just drink water. And you're never going to drink too much. So just drink water and make sure your children do it, because we have to train the younger ones, and many times we don't train them to do it. Because we're afraid that they will have to go to the bathroom, to a public bathroom, etc. But we have to get over that, because it's more important our health from that respect than any other consideration. So let's make sure we drink enough water, because that's the essential part of life.
And what are some of the negative effects on our bodies when we become dehydrated?
Well, you know, people don't feel it. People don't notice it. But I'm going to give you a very good example. One of them is hunger. Many times as we start to dehydrate, we feel hungry. And that is one of the problems of why we want to nibble of things when we're at the office or when we are at work, because we're dehydrated. So next time you feel like this, have a big glass of water first of all, and you're going to see how this is going to disappear. Hunger is hunger, thirst is different, but they can be confused in the body, so make sure you are well hydrated, particularly if you want to lose weight. That's one. The other one is you're going to feel low, you're going to feel sluggish, you're not going to feel good, because there are many things that are not going to work properly. And one of them is minerals. Minerals need a lot of water to function. Now, water is the perfect way to detoxify, is the way that the body uses to get rid of a lot of things that we don't need. So if we don't have enough water, we're going to be toxic, we're going to be having all these problems. So drinking water is essential. And you have to pay attention to it very closely, as much as you pay attention to the oil gauge in your car.
And we want to be very clear and specific that we're talking about water. Some people think, well, I drink a lot of liquids, but we're not talking about coffee, we're not talking about soda, we're not talking about alcohol, because these things are actually going to make us even more dehydrated. Water is what we need.
You know, there's a very a sentence I heard from Dr. Bob Atkins that I love, and he always said, remember that every time you have a soda, all your body was asking for is a glass of water. So it's that important. And many times, sodas or coffee and those can work on the opposite direction, because they have sugar, because they have they are diuretic, so they force urine out. So they're actually going to dehydrate you. Water will not do any of those things. Nothing could be more harmless and more beneficial at the same time than plain water.
And we want to show you the perfect additive to your water, which is our mineral concentrate product. But before we get to that, let's take a look at Sue Anna and the energy that was added to her life when she supplemented with mineral concentrate.
Mineral concentrate gives you a lot of energy. It just wakes your body up. You have a new lease on life. You aren't tired all the time. You have the energy to run your errands. You have the energy for the kids when they come home. I have energy for my husband when he comes home, and I have energy for myself. I'm working, I'm on the go, I'm grabbing something to eat, and a lot of times I get tired. But when I take this mineral concentrate, I'm not tired all day. I know I'm getting the minerals that I need for the day, and I have a lot of energy. It's a great product. You have no downtime like you would with caffeine. Caffeine puts you up and then you crash. A soda will give you a sugar high and then a low. But with this mineral concentrate, you have energy all day long. My parents are telling me they want to take a nap every afternoon at 2 o'clock. And I told them, I said, would you please try this mineral concentrate? I really think it will help you. 10 drops in a bottle of water, take it in the morning, and you're going to have added energy in your life. If you haven't tried it, you should.
And doctor, there's certainly no doubt that this is the number one thing that we hear back from all of our satisfied customers, and that is a huge boost in energy once they start supplementing with minerals. Why is that?
Because minerals are a very essential part of the metabolic activity of our bodies. They move all the nerves, they move your brain, but they also help the muscle. Muscle contraction would never happen if we didn't have minerals. So all this electric power that we have in our brains and nerves and muscles and so forth are going to be helped because they're actually mediated through minerals. So when we bring all the minerals that we're deficient on into our bodies, everything starts to work immediately better. And then if we have more focus, if our brains work better, if our nerves work better, and the energy of our muscles is built up, the total effect that you're going to feel is, yeah, I can do this. I want to move. I want to go out. I want to go to take a walk. I want to do something at home, or I want to take an outing. Everything is going to start changing. Plus, you're not going to be crashing down. You're not going to be tired. You're not going to be fussy. You're just going to be very focused on what you want to do, clear, awake, and that is going to be the biggest difference that you will find. So yes, it's by all means the number one positive effect that people feel when they start on mineral concentrate.
So if someone's watching and they're going, okay, fine, I need minerals, I'll just go to the store and pick up some minerals. Well, why these minerals? Why the fulvic acid minerals?
Okay, let me tell you something. And one of the things is, don't take minerals in isolation. Many people would go and say, okay, I'm going to buy magnesium or calcium or this or the other. No, minerals work in conjunction. They need one another to work well. So it's not just like taking one thing and that's going to solve my problem. We just need a mineral supplementation. What's in mineral concentrate? It's an extraction of good volcanic soils where you get the minerals as nature provided them to us in all the proportions that they should be in. Now, these minerals, you have over 70 trace minerals in here, minerals you even don't know about, but they're essential for your function. So they're going to be here on one hand. They have fulvic acid, which is what makes them available to the body. That's what's going to make the mineral to enter our gut and enter our system and function well. The fulvic acid is essential for the utilization of minerals in the body. And very importantly, we can assure you that the minerals we say are here are here. So next time you want to buy a health supplement, make sure you're getting it from an ethical vendor, from an ethical producer of the product, so they can stand behind it. This is the real thing. This is volcanic soil extracted minerals, over 78 trace minerals that are going to change the way your body functions.
And real quickly, doctor, for someone perhaps who's never supplemented before, what are some reasonable expectations they can have once they start to supplement?
I think it's very reasonable that we're going to feel better. We're going to notice the energy. You have heard it. And yes, it's the number one thing that people tell us when they start on minerals, that they felt this energy boost. That's the first thing you're going to feel. But there's going to be so many good things, which your skin, your nails, your hair, your function overall. You're going to love this product.
And we want to get it in your hands today, but you have to make that first move and go to the telephone or the website. The number's on the screen, 1-800-965-2345, or the website is mhclife.com. And perhaps if you try the mineral concentrate product and you want to expand your supplementation, we have a full line of products here at Making Healthy Choices. You can find all on our website there. So call or click right now, and we'll be right back.
Do you sometimes wonder what life would be like if you had the energy to do those extra things you want to do but just can't? Maybe it's to go for a walk after dinner or spend your Saturdays playing with your kids. If you're tired all the time and have decided that you just always will be, guess what? You don't have to be. With Mineral Concentrate from Making Healthy Choices, this fulvic acid electrolyte mineral formula promotes maximum cell function while sparking your body's electrical conductivity. What does that mean? Well, most people say they've never felt better. The best part is it's only $29.95. And if you call now, we'll even pay to ship it to you. So dial 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. This electrolyte formula promotes dependable, solid energy day in and day out. So call the number on the screen. Do it for your spouse, your kids, your friends, and most of all, do it for you. Call 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. It's time for life.
Okay, yep, I said grilled watermelon. Nice, fresh, different. Gonna add a little interesting flavor to it. All fresh, healthy goodness going on here. We got great, fresh watermelon. We have some feta cheese if you like that little pungentness going on. Some nice, fresh mint, which is excellent, smells great. Got some kiwis here, excellent fruit. A little zest gonna go in here even with a little bit of lime. Make sure you wash. Just for a little bit of that bite. Again, we're gonna put in a purple onion there. Our favorite healthy friend, yogurt. And this one happens to be a key lime pie flavor, which is gonna go great with the watermelon and the kiwi, everything. It's gonna be excellent. So first thing here, we gotta get this thing cut up and get it on the grill. Wash this, wash it. You gotta wash it, it's contaminated here. Right now, I am going to take the contamination and put it into the fruit. That's where you get sick, okay? You have to wash it, even though we're only going inside here. Flip that over so you're not wrestling around situation and gonna hurt yourself. You don't wanna slip on trying to cut it from the other side and then you chop your finger off. So, okay, we're gonna pop that on the grill. Now what that's gonna do is just gonna bring the sugars out a little bit and give it a little charry flavor going on. Really good. Got our kiwis here. They're really fuzzy. You really should, you can eat that, but I don't suggest it. So just take a peeler, and they're really tough to do sometimes. Once you get them started, they're okay. I like to have that. Get yourself a big enough bowl you can work in. That way you're not breaking your product. These get a little soft, so you don't want to be in there crushing it with a big spoon. This is excellent. The scents, the smells, everything here, exciting. While everybody else is eating their boring salad with a fattening dressing on there, you've got a nice healthy grilled watermelon dish going on. Flip that over. Only takes a couple minutes aside. You'll have a strange smell you're smelling. That's the rind. It's gonna go okay. That tells you that it's just about done. Some fresh mint in here. Mint and watermelon's always good. Feta, if you don't like it, don't add it. It's just gonna give it a little of that pungentness going on with that sweetness. Drop that in there. Again, we're gonna use a yogurt for a dressing. A lot better yogurt, a lot better for you. Got our watermelon, it's all good. Onion. String that up real thin a little bit. Cut it in half then. If you don't like chasing it around the round side, again, cut it in half like we did the watermelon. There you go. Add that in there. Nice colors, nice flavors, all healthy for you. You're gonna take that off. Just a couple minutes on there, already ready to go. Take your rind off. Cube that up. This is a seedless one. They say seedless. It's about as seedless as you can get. It's in there. It'll cool down quickly because watermelon is a lot of water. Take a little bit of that lime. I like that zest. We got enough flavor going on in the yogurt with the lime, but I like that zest. It's got a real good aromatic to it. Yogurt in. Just dress it up a little bit. You don't want to drown it. You want all the flavors to come out and work together. Now we're going to fold that so we don't beat it up. For this recipe and more, go to mhclife.com.
And that's a great recipe for a simple solution for someone to make like a nice lunch. But unfortunately today it's become a little bit difficult to navigate the grocery store because it appears as though there's a lot of healthy options that maybe aren't quite so healthy. What are some of those things that a lot of people maybe gravitate towards that they think is going to, make them a little healthier, but actually is going to do the opposite?
Well, to me, the biggest trap is when you see something that says low fat or low salt or low anything. I have always thought that if you have to read the label, might not be as healthy in the first place, because I have never seen an orange or an avocado that have any label in it. And that's the type of food that we should be consuming. So it's important that we learn a little bit. You don't have to do a lot of cooking. If you get the hang of it, it's going to be very fun. But in the beginning, you can do simple things like a fruit salad or a simple salad, oil and vinegar, pepper and sea salt. That type of thing is going to get you started, and then learn more about it. Again, you're doing a very important effort for a very important person, which is you or your family or the people you love, your children. So it's very important that we learn how to eat. And the better we eat, the better off we're going to be. Still, nobody of us is going to eat all the vegetables we need to cover for all the minerals that we need, because agricultural methods today are not what they used to be 100 years ago. So today, fertilizers and everything make everything grow very fast in depleted soils. So supplementing is very important, very crucial, and very helpful. So one of my favorite ones to begin with is minerals, because minerals are number one depletion in America, so chances are we're going to be benefited by supplementing them, because I know the results are going to be there. I could almost tell you that in the first 2-3 days of taking them, you're going to feel the difference. You're going to have a lot of added benefits. In the beginning, it's going to be energy boost and that type of thing, but then your hair, your nails, your whole system is going to work a lot better. You're going to feel a lot better. You're going to be in a very smooth way to wellness, and it's very easy, it's very inexpensive, and it's very simple to do. So why not start today on mineral concentrate and learn more about eating, learn more about food, because you're going to need all that to keep your health and to keep the health of everybody around you, people that you certainly love.
And again, we don't want folks at home to feel overwhelmed, like perhaps they can't afford organic. We believe in eating organic, but even just that first step of preparing more food at home over eating out at most restaurants is going to provide a huge benefit.
Yeah, if you buy fresh food, you can go to the local markets, to the farm markets. They are probably your best choice. You don't have to figure out a lot of things. Your neighbors have already produced all these crops for you. If you go to those places, you're going to be very safe. And believe me, cooking some of those things at home is going to be healthier than any label in any packet that tells you this is good for you. Real food doesn't have labels. So get real food and learn to cook. Do little things. And if nothing else, peel an orange or peel a banana. Some of these things are a much better option than taking a fried food in a fast food place.
And we believe so much in our products here at Making Healthy Choices, not just because we know that they work, but because we've heard back from so many people who have really had their lives changed through supplementation. And you can order this mineral concentrate product at our website, mhclife.com, or by calling 1-800-965-2345. Right now, let's hear from Rob and his experience supplementing with mineral concentrate.
Usually I'm sitting in front of a computer all day, answering the phone, returning emails, and shortly after lunch, I'd be hitting the coffee pot again or something. With the mineral concentrate, I don't need to do that anymore. I'm not having that afternoon coffee anymore. I don't feel that tiredness. I would absolutely recommend the mineral concentrate to my friends. In the past, when I've taken supplements, they've always made me a little bit sick to my stomach. With the mineral concentrate, that isn't the case. And it gives me the energy I need to get through the rest of the day, and keeps me more even, and I'm not feeling tired in the afternoon.
Do you sometimes wonder what life would be like if you had the energy to do those extra things you want to do but just can't? Maybe it's to go for a walk after dinner or spend your Saturdays playing with your kids. If you're tired all the time and have decided that you just always will be, guess what? You don't have to be. With Mineral Concentrate from Making Healthy Choices, this fulvic acid electrolyte mineral formula promotes maximum cell function while sparking your body's electrical conductivity. What does that mean? Well, most people say they've never felt better. The best part is it's only $29.95. And if you call now, we'll even pay to ship it to you. So dial 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. This electrolyte formula promotes dependable, solid energy day in and day out. So call the number on the screen. Do it for your spouse, your kids, your friends, and most of all, do it for you. Call 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. It's time for life.
To the person that is out there right now that might feel a little overwhelmed or a lot overwhelmed, maybe even hopeless, I would say to that person, you can do it. It's possible. As long as life is flowing through us, there's hope for healing. There's hope for a better tomorrow. But it's not even about better. It's about right now, in this moment, what do you have? And put your hands to the plow. Don't look back. Make a choice. Make it the healthiest choice that you can right here, right now. And know that you can do it. You can do anything that you choose. You can do anything that you set your mind to. Don't compare to something else. Just grab hold of what is right here, right now, and make your best choice, and you will see that it will change everything for you.
Some great words of advice there from Dr. Shannon. It really is true that it doesn't really matter at what point you're on in your health journey. We can always do better.
Yeah, I've seen people that are critically ill, people that are in the hospital. I mean, for that matter, people that are very sick that came in a stretcher or that came in a wheelchair, that can hardly walk, that can hardly move. And when we look at them, we find them that they're dehydrated and malnourished. It's unbelievable because we eat a lot, yet we are malnourished. And we're malnourished because of poor choices, poor food choices. We eat the same type of items, and those are sugars and flours and flavorings and artificial things that feed nothing and create nothing. We need good protein, good carbohydrates, a lot of fiber. We need vegetables, enzymes. We need all these that is in food. But for that, we have to have a complete diet. We have to go to the farmer's market and see what's in season and eat different things and eat them gladly and happily, because normally we tend to eat only one thing. For us, life seems to begin and end with a steak or a cold meat or anything like that, and that's not the way to go. Well, and one of the most important deficiencies today in America is minerals. So minerals are the electrolyte of life. That's what makes life possible. That's what makes muscles move, heart beat, everything. And all these things will not happen if we do not have enough of this. So what's going to happen? What's happening is like we're running at half a battery. I mean, we start the day more or less dragging ourselves out of bed, drinking coffee, thinking that that's going to be the solution. And then by the middle of the day, we're crashing. We can hardly go anymore, and we're tired, yet we cannot sleep. That's another way, a very important symptom of mineral deficiency. So go for it and go for mineral concentrate.
And in a lot of ways, Dr. Wellness is kind of like a rock rolling down a hill. That first healthy choice leads to one, which leads to another. And so we want to get this first good choice into your hands, which is mineral concentrate. You can order it by the number on the screen, 1-800-965-2345, or at our website, mhclife.com. Right now, let's hear from Jo and her experience supplementing with this product.
My hair has always been thin. It is limp. It doesn't look healthy to me. I was shocked with using mineral concentrate how much it grew. It seemed healthier, and I actually got a lot of compliments on it, which surprised me because I didn't think anybody else would be noticing any difference. When I would wash it, it felt like it had more bounce. It wasn't splitting as much, and all of that with fine hair is a very big deal because it's something that just comes with it. I'm a vegetarian, and so I take a complete vitamin, and I try to make sure that I eat right. And I never anticipated that this would help me very much at all. It really surprised me that it was like that extra boost I needed, or it may have been something that I was actually lacking. I would highly recommend Mineral Concentrate because it's cost effective, it's easy to use, and you can easily put it into your daily routine.
Today is your day. This is your moment. Life is calling. It's time to get back that extra spark that you've been missing, and it's simple with Mineral Concentrate, an all-natural trace mineral product designed to promote energy and focus without sugar nor caffeine. Call 1-800-965-2345 or log on to mhclife.com. Today is your day. It's time for life.
And doctor, as we've said many times before, it's always the right time. Now really is the right time. It doesn't matter where you're at in your health journey. Now is the right time to start making those healthy choices.
You know, now that you're tuning in, now that you're watching us, this is a good opportunity for you to start making those important healthy choices. I'm not asking you to do a whole change of lifestyle. Eventually you will, hopefully. But what I want you to do is to do a couple of baby steps. One of them is to get mineral concentrate. Easy, simple, inexpensive. This bottle is going to last you for several months, and you're going to be doing very well. And all you have to do is put 10 to 15 drops every day in half a glass of water and drink it any time of the day. It's very forgiving. If you forgot it in the morning, take it at lunch or at dinner. It doesn't matter, just take it every day. And you're going to feel the difference. You're going to feel how your energy goes up. Use that energy to exercise a little bit, and also learn to eat and start making healthier choices when you eat. So every time you go to the restaurant, or every time preferably cook at home, do something that's very simple, very doable. Don't get your life complicated, but just do it. And when you are going to start doing these baby steps, you're going to see how you're going to start feeling better, doing better, feeling more energetic, and people will notice, because believe me, people will say, what are you doing? You look better, you look great, because it's going to happen. So go for mineral concentrate. It's going to be a very simple way to start today. You're tuning in for a reason. So just go for that product and go to mhclife.com or call the number on the screen, but make sure we begin immediately.
And you can be assured that when you order from Making Healthy Choices, you're buying products of the highest quality. These products have rigorous microbiology done to every batch that we sell. So these are the highest quality minerals that you can buy. You can go to our website, mhclife.com, or call the number 1-800-965-2345. Again, it's only $29.95. Will last you a few months. So give us a call right now or go to the website. We'll see you next time.